Okay, we got this side done. It really wasn't too bad today. We only worked for, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours today. We got all the J-trim up. We got that all furred out. We got all that insulation up. We got these boards all run. So we decided against putting the poly up. It's just not going to be worth the time at this point. We got a couple days and then the ceilings will be going up. It was in the 50s in here, so I turned it down to 45, and over the last hour and a half it's lost a degree. So, you know, the fact that we don't have a ceiling is still hurting us, and it is 33 outside, so, you know, it's still colder. Yeah, and of course this side's no poly, so a little cooler on this side. Plus I did have to open that door to take out some trash a little bit ago, so I'm sure that let a little in. Yeah, it's really starting to be something. I'm real happy having the insulation up on this wall. It really quieted it down. You suddenly don't hear the highway back there anywhere near as much as you did. Got the compressor hooked up and working. It's got a temporary feed on it for now, but it's still holding, so it'll be good enough for now until I can put a real feed on it. I want something a little nicer than that, and there'll be air lines everywhere, but until we're ready to run all that, there's no point in getting too worked up over it. Yeah, everything's kind of working. It's really nice when this isn't running at all and it's still nice and warm in here. Let's take a quick couple measurements on the floor as soon as I remember. There it is, where this is. Now, I effectively turned it off by telling it to be 45 in here. So we've got 62, but the part I'm curious about is by the doors. Yeah, see, we must be starting to warm that slab outside a little bit because that's come up 10 degrees. So, yeah, that slab's starting to warm up because it's certainly not getting any sun. There's a little bit of sun, but it's all in the shade on that thing. In fact, unless there's shade or unless there's sun in the morning, there's never sun on these slabs. Not with the orientation of the building. And then over by this door, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this was warmed up a lot too. And then, of course, this will always be the cold spot right here. So, yeah, so think about that. That's quite a bit cooler. You know, 15 degrees cooler over here. But, because, you know, you start just shooting random spots on the floor and it's 62 degrees, you know, fairly consistently. So, yeah, it's pretty comfy in here. It's nice to work. You know, the scaffolding is definitely doing its job. I am almost done playing scaffolding games. We gotta get the ceiling up, and then tomorrow night I think I will work on getting that outside floodlight up. You know, I gotta finish snaking the wire for the switch as well. I almost forgot to put that in. So I had added a feed over here. This one's sticking down here that's marked external flood. That wire is the one tangled up there. That's going to go out for a floodlight outside just in case I need to see a little brighter than this decorative pole barn light. But, no, everything's working. I'm really happy. And I'm really looking forward to having a ceiling up. And then we get to struggle and deal with mounting up the lights and running all the conduit for that. And there's still a lot of challenges. But just making it sealed in here and getting all this insulation up there, that's going to make it so much more comfortable in here to work. Anyway, that's enough for today. I got to head down to a concert. You know, and this Moment is in town. And Maria Brink has got a heck of a voice.